Hey everybody, it's Peter Green from Agile for All, coming to you with your daily dose of Agile. Today's Monday, and on Mondays we look at what's trending in the Agile space. And as I browsed around on Twitter this morning, I noticed that there were a whole bunch of people arguing over what Agile really means. And most people were saying, my definition is the right definition of Agile, and yours is wrong for the following reasons. That usually indicates that the word that we're arguing about, in this case Agile, is polysemic. Polysemic, ooh, which is your favorite vocabulary word and mine. That's just a word that has multiple meanings. So Agile is polysemic. If we look at what Agile meant before the Agile Manifesto, it just meant like a cheetah is agile. It's an adjective. It describes a thing as being nimble and adaptive, like a ninja. Very agile. So you could say a business could be agile. A business could be very adaptive and able to quickly respond to change in the world. We see some businesses being very agile in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. We see other businesses that are struggling to be agile and respond rapidly to the COVID-19 pandemic. And so that's one way to think of the term agile is it's an adjective that means nimble and adaptive. Agile as a noun, it is used to describe the thing that was described in the Agile Manifesto. So you could think of Agile as a way of thinking about software development in 2001 that was described by 4 values and 12 principles and captured and put on a website. That's another definition of Agile that people argue about. And some people say, well, Agile is only what was described in the manifesto. It's the values and principles, and it applied to software development. And if you're trying to say something is Agile outside of that, then you're just blurring the term. And that's another viewpoint, is that if we're going to say Agile, we should be talking about ways to do software development that are responding to change over following a plan, and individuals over and interactions over processes and tools and all of the values and principles. That's what Agile means, and anything beyond that is stretching the original definition. So that's the second definition I see all the time. And most of the people are arguing that a specific framework is not Agile. Scrum does not equal Agile. XP does not equal Agile. SAFe does not equal Agile. And but there's no arguing that that is true. Those in themselves are not. However, those frameworks usually are intended to promote agility. And so it's a bit of a straw man argument most of the time. If you look at most of the arguments that say Scrum is not Agile, or SAFe is not Agile, or name your framework is not Agile, usually then they'll make a straw man about their version of Scrum or some version of Scrum or SAFe or something at some organization that they worked at for a while, and how bad it was, and how opposite of the adjective meaning of Agile it was, and even opposite of the values and principles often. So like any tool set, somebody could use it for terrible things, and it's not going to get the benefit that was intended. So that's my thoughts on what does Agile really mean. I don't think we all agree on what Agile means. And if you're going to have an argument about it, say, here's what I think it means, and here's why I think that's important in this context. Great. Can we agree that different people can define it differently? Sure. That's our daily dose for today. Hopefully you found this helpful. If so, go ahead and like the video, share it with a friend. We'd love it if you'd subscribe to our channel. The more followers, the merrier. We love to have your comments on these. What have you seen as other definitions of Agile? And are you as tired of that argument as I am? If so, let's hear about it in the comments. Hope everybody has a great week this week, and I'll see you tomorrow for tomorrow's Daily Dose.